The evacuation orders are rising in neighborhoods neighboring Alberta as out-of-control fires threaten communities in the northern portion of that province. We have learned today that crews battling blazes there temporarily lost radio contact late in the evening yesterday. The firefighters were working to save structures in the Chippewa Lake. That's west of Fort McMurray. One team sheltered at a fire station while another found safety in a school which was designated as an emergency shelter. This is just the start of the wildfire season in Canada. Joining us now on how the province is preparing is Alberta's Minister of Forestry and Parks, Todd Loewen. Thank you so much for joining us, Minister. First of all, talk to me about those tense moments where we lost communication with a group of firefighters in northern Alberta. What must have been going through your mind at the time?
Well, of course, it's we don't want to lose communication with anybody. That's one of the main things when we're fighting fires, to make sure we're in communication with all our personnel that are on the ground. And losing that communication was worrisome for sure, but we were able to regain it quickly thereafter. And we know that they had a safe place to go, so that made us feel better. But of course, regaining that communication definitely made our comfort level rise.
Now, the federal government has offered help to a number of provinces. I wanted to know what Alberta needs right now and whether or not you think there's enough capacity, considering how many fires are burning across the country right now and so early in the season.
Yeah, so no, we're definitely with the amount of fires we have going right now, we're definitely near our capacity. We have asked for some help through the Canadian Interagency Forest Fire Center, and so we're hoping to get some more help through there. But again, there was a 24-hour period where we had 28 new starts just in a 24-hour period. So that kind of intensity has has definitely brought things to a maximum of our capacity. But again, I think we're doing well so far. We're making sure that we're doing our best. We're focusing on saving communities, saving lives, and making sure we keep our residents safe.
How much more do you think you need from the federal government right now?
Well, when it comes to the federal government, when we're requesting help, we do it through the Canadian Interagency Firefighters Center, and we do that. That's something that all the municipalities in Canada do. Go to that organization. They're the ones that can find resources across Canada that are available, and if we have to, we'll go international too. So it's we're going to see what happens over the next few days. We're expecting some weather to change, and that will be helpful too. But again, we want to make sure that we have the resources we need to help protect the communities.
Just in closing here, Minister, how concerned are you, considering that this is only the end of May, and typically these wildfire seasons would normally reach their height near the end of the summer?
Typically for Alberta, the month of May is actually our worst, because that's when there's the least amount of moisture in the trees, and usually it happens a lot before the leaves come onto the deciduous trees. So May is normally our worst month, the most intense month, and so we pretty well got to the end of the month before things really got bad. And as we go through the summer, there's always going to be hot times. There's always going to be times when it's tough, but we can we're prepared. We have a good crew, we have professional people, and we're just going to make sure we have the resources we need.
Okay, we're going to leave it there, Minister. Really appreciate this. Alberta's Minister of Forestry and Parks, Todd Loewen, thank you so much for this.
Yeah, thanks very much. Appreciate it.